Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. Tonight I have for you the second installment of the Bowman series, Isaac Bowman, Pioneer Spirit. Straight bourbon whiskey finished in port barrels. This one's bottled at 92 proof. So, let's see what he says about Isaac. This exceptional bourbon was aged in new charred American white oak barrels for many years before finishing in used port barrels. Deep wood tannins, caramel, and spicy notes are elegantly combined with flavors of jam-like fruit, with a smooth finish from resting in the port barrels. Named for a true American spirit, Captain Isaac Bowman was a soldier and militia officer who fought in the American Revolutionary War. At one time, he was a prisoner of war and historically escaped, embarking on a 2-year adventure before returning home to Virginia in 1782. He settled at the Fort Bowman estate, where he became a prosperous farmer and landowner, creating his own chapter in the Bowman family legacy. I can't read. Who began distilling in Virginia in the late 1800s. Like the great American spirit that was Captain Isaac Bowman, so too is this bourbon that bears his namesake. 1782, Virginia. Fort Bowman Estate. He probably had some slaves. Shame. Alright. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. As from the last video, we know that the Bowman series is produced by Buffalo Trace, and it's mash bill number 2. Now this one's going to offer some different characteristics, and it is a little bit less alcohol, 92 proof. So this is closer to your Blantons and your Elmer T. Lee. But the nose is dramatically different. Just made up a new word. This is only the second drink of the night. I just recorded the other video, and I'm recording this one now because you get them in where you can, folks. So the nose on it is much more heartier. You get some influences from those port barrels for sure. Let's see how it tastes. Still heavy on the baking spices, the peppery spice, the cinnamon spice, whatever, the rice spice, whatever you want to call it. But it feels like this one has a heavier body than the John J. Bowman, even though it's a full 4%, a full 4% less in alcohol. It has a heavier mouthfeel, which I personally like. And just like the flavors all around are a lot better on this one than the single barrel. Not near as spicy as the single barrel, but definitely, I mean, just oily as can be in the glass. I would purchase this one again. Yeah, I definitely would. I want to say I paid $55, $60. I can't remember. But it was the first time I ever saw it, and they had it in the back. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Whatever. It's when I still had a job, and I was just slanging money at whiskey. Well, I've had this one for a little while. I just hadn't really got into it. But yeah, I would definitely, if I saw another port barrel finished Isaac Bowman, I think I would purchase another one. The more I drink it, the better it gets. It's just very sweet and creamy, like yours truly. Sweet and creamy in the mouth. Like some cinnamon spice on the back end. Maybe it's a little bit of toffee. Definitely caramel. I mean, it's a pretty tasty little drink. I think it's probably maybe just a little subpar to like Blanton's and Elmer T. Lee, and that it's like right there because it is the same, technically the same juice, but this one's finished in the port barrels, which I would love to see Buffalo Trace do some stuff like that if they hadn't already done it. Some barrel finishing, that'd be awesome. I think I'm gonna have to go with like a, let's go 8.3. Definitely would be another buy. It's not like top of the line, but for the price point, it's a little higher priced, in my opinion. And I think there's comparable whiskeys out there that are half the price, and I think that's probably why it keeps this one from scoring higher. I mean, if it was like the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, that was like a freaking unicorn, because I haven't seen another one since. I might give it a higher score, or if it was at a lower price point. So I'm going to go 8.3 on this one. Definitely would buy again. I might have to have another glass of that. So, don't forget, check out the Bearded Idiots. We're funny. We have beards. Although I do have the biggest, bushiest beard of the group now. So, Mr. Curtis Harmon, he trimmed his up due to work issues. Not issues, but he needed to look a little more presentable. This isn't the Civil War where you can walk around with this majestic beard and people think, hey, look at that guy. He knows what he's doing. But, like always, drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family. Have a nice day. Take care, folks. We'll see you next time.